that time again, dinner time here at the Young's house. And today I'm just making up a chicken dinner and I figured you guys can watch me. I hope y'all are having a great day today. And if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here video. So I'm gonna make some barbecue chicken legs. Oh yeah, we're gonna barbecue these chicken legs. We're gonna make up some rice-a-roni because it's absolutely amazing. You gotta have a vegetable, it's gonna be green beans. All right, I have my favorite, one of my favorite barbecue sauces, okay? And I have some smoked sausage that I'll be adding to the green beans. I'm gonna add some onions to my green beans and to my chicken when I cook it. And I got a whole lot of spices because I need that flavor to come through, right? So we have some garam masala, really interesting ingredient that I'm using on my chicken today to kind of give it a zip and zing that I'm looking for. We have some black pepper and salt. Chicken bouillon powder will be used for our green beans and maybe for the chicken too. I have a little bit of oregano I want to use for my chicken. I have parsley flakes, onion and garlic powder, and I have some Cajun seasoning here. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make up some dinner because everybody needs to eat. You may hear a little bit of noise in the background because I do have my living room and kitchen windows open and they're doing yard work outside, so it's kind of noisy. Now typically when I make my green beans, I always use some butter. Y'all, I don't know how I done ran out of butter. I gotta get some butter. But I'm using these green beans, 2 cans with the broth, okay? Or brine, so to speak, okay? So let's go ahead and get that right in. Since I don't have butter, guess what I'm using, y'all? Guess what I'm using? I am using not bacon grease, but I fried some chicken the other day and I have the oil left over. I'm putting a little bit of that oil right in there. Oh, yes, for great flavor. Let's move these aside because we're gonna slice up some of this beautiful smoked sausage that I absolutely love. If you want to, you can fry this before you put it in. Give it a whole different taste, it would. All right, let's get us some in there. And then we're gonna slice up some onion and get that in there. If you got a little bit of accent, oh yeah, put that in your green beans and see how it tastes, right? So I'm gonna put that right in, okay? Let's cut up a little bit of onion. And then we're gonna season these green beans lightly, but we're gonna give it some good flavor, starting out with chicken bouillon powder. I know, it's simple, but it tastes good, baby. And when I make these green beans, everybody's like, wow. You know, like they're good. And it's just a couple ingredients. Y'all, be careful when you're using the garlic powder. There is a garlic powder that is on recall. You have to be careful. All right, gorgeous. Okay, watch this. Just this little bit of onion will do. I don't need to overwhelm it with too much onion, but we do want it in there, right? We're gonna turn this pot on and just let it simmer, and the green beans done in no time. I recently was talking to a friend of mine about how I have been speaking affirmations over myself, speaking things into existence, speaking positive about myself. And for me, it works. For me, it works, baby. Listen, from the time I step out of my bed, I'm saying, God, give me a hug. Because that is the first thing that I want. God, give me your biggest hug. I am blessed. I am successful. I am healthy from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. My eyes are going to see clear today. My body's not going to hurt. My womb is healthy. You know, my organs are healthy. I am getting healthier. My family is safe. Just different affirmations all throughout the day, whether you're saying them to yourself. You don't have to say it out loud, or writing them down, or speaking them out loud while I'm walking through the backyard with no socks on, with my feet in the grass, you know, like touching earth and speaking affirmations over myself and my family. It just feels good. If there's anybody that's maybe down and out, or, you know, times is trying and just different things, try speaking affirmations because I have been doing it. And I am loving doing that. If you've never tried it, give it a try. And if you don't know what kind of affirmations to say about yourself and your life and what's going on around you, look it up. Maybe ask ChatGPT, you know, but I have been doing that. And I wanted to tell you guys too that for me it is so helpful because I truly believe in speaking things into existence. And I feel like that's what affirmations does for me. When when I put my feet on that floor, I'm gonna have a good day today. I will feel well. I'm gonna be able to get everything done in a timely manner. I'm saying these things to myself. And then I'm seeing it be so. Speak good about yourself. If you wake up in the morning, you say, I don't feel good, I'm gonna have a bad day. You're not gonna feel good and you're not gonna have a good day, right? But I just wanted to throw that out there because it's working for me, y'all. Affirmations is absolutely amazing because somebody has to speak good over yourself. You know, there is times, a lot of times when I don't feel good, baby, and I wake up and I say, I feel great. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna take this shower, and when I get out of that shower, I'm gonna feel great. And somehow I get out of the shower feeling great, and I'm able to do what I need to do. Green beans are on. Let's go ahead and make up this rice-a-roni. When I tell you, we love rice-a-roni here at the Young's house. It's so simple. It tastes good, easy to make. It turns out perfect every time. So in this pan, I have just a little bit of oil, enough oil just to coat the bottom of the pan and get this rice nice and covered. Because what I do is I'm going to stir this rice around in the oil, making sure that every piece of rice is coated in the oil. You can also use butter. I don't use butter because I personally think using butter for rice-a-roni makes it mushy. I just feel like it does. But when I use oil, it doesn't never turn mushy. So we're coating it. We're going to put it back onto this stove until it gets like nice golden brown, and you'll smell it and you'll see it. It smells like popcorn. And then we'll go ahead and add 2.5 cups of cold water. It's never hot or warm water. If you use hot or warm water for your rice-a-roni, it will be mushy and it's disgusting. So throughout the years, I've learned, the key is use the cold water for it. 2.5 cups for any rice-a-roni box that you get. Doesn't have to be this kind. It turns out perfect every time. And I cook it for 25 minutes. No longer, no less. I'm recording myself right now, so I'm hoping y'all can see in this pan. The rice is nice and golden brown. Now, since I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the seasoning packet in. I think this is the beef rice-a-roni that I'm using today. We're gonna put this in. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit extra flavor. There we go. It was just bouillon, you know, same thing that's in this packet. All right, gorgeous. Let's get that in there with 2.5 cups. This is 2 cups. I need to go grab another half. Once my rice comes up to a nice boil, we're gonna put this lid on it, and then we turn it on low, cook it for 25 minutes, and then come back and fluff it up. It turns out perfect every time. And honestly, with your green beans, you can take like a potato or two, peel that thing, chop it up, and put it in with your green beans. Those are quick, simple, but delicious green beans. Easy to make, right? So now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this chicken. I have already washed this chicken off with some lemon juice, salt, and cold water. You kind of just put the salt all over it. Doesn't make it salty. Pour your lemon juice on it, scrub it together, and rinse it with cold water. Let's start seasoning it. Put it into this oven-proof pan, and then it's gonna go into the oven with some vegetables. It's really not too often that I make chicken legs here at the Young's house, but when I make them, baby, they're gonna taste good. You heard me? I love to season them up and see what I can do with them. A lot of times when I make chicken legs, like I said, it's usually not that much. I love to make chicken legs into a Haitian recipe. It's called chicken with sauce, or I'll do curry chicken using the chicken legs, and it turns out great every time. You hear me? Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna go right in with chicken bouillon powder. I'm gonna season them, and then we'll flip them over and season again, okay? Now, my rice-a-roni has came up to a good boil. Okay, let's put that extra chicken bouillon powder in the pan. We're gonna go ahead and cover this, turn it on low, give it 25 minutes. Let's continue to season. I figure some good Cajun seasoning onto this chicken is gonna bring just a smoky flavor that I'm looking for, with a little bit of heat in the background, right? Not too much heat, not enough to knock anybody's socks off, right? But we do wanna make it taste good. Garam masala is amazing. If you never had it, it's a spice that is typically used in Indian recipes. So if you like Indian food, you're gonna live for garam masala. It smells absolutely stunning. It smells great. All right, I'm gonna go right in with some black pepper. Don't be afraid to season. For those people that's afraid to season, your food ain't gonna be, it ain't gonna be flavorful. Go in with the seasoning. The ones that you need to worry about is like salt, you know, anything that has salt in it, just be careful, you know, using those, but otherwise season it. Put that seasoning in there, right? Okay, awesome. We're gonna flip these over, season the other side. Listen, if I haven't said I hope y'all are having a good day today, I do. I hope your day is absolutely magnificent. Really, I do. What are y'all having for dinner? I wanna know. I wanna know what y'all are having. What's the weather like? So the weather today outside is absolutely beautiful. There's not a cloud in the sky. So it's full sun. I would say it's about 84 degrees. Yep, that's what I would say it is. All right, gorgeous. Let's go ahead and season this other side. Just like this, back in with that Cajun seasoning. Okay, parsley flakes just because it makes everything gorgeous, right? Yeah, it does. I'm not going to use the oregano again. Just that little bit that I've already used is plenty enough. Are you kidding me? We're going to put us some black pepper. And in the pan, I'm going to put some water, just a tiny bit, just to kind of get the cooking process going, right? That little bit, it'll evaporate. And what doesn't is just fine, right? Let's put our onion powder. That's the end of my onion powder. Okay, and bouillon on this side, okay? Ooh, it smells so good in here right now. The green beans smell great. And my rice-a-roni is cooking up. Chicken is nice and seasoned. I put about this much water in the bottom of the pan. All right, let's just set that aside. I have my oven preheated to, 350. We're gonna go ahead and take some vegetables and put it in the pan so those vegetables can roast and give off great flavor to that chicken. And the chicken puts off great flavor onto your onions that are going to roast, and they taste good. The onions are almost like a side dish. Oh yeah, when I make chicken like that or pork chops and I put vegetables in the bottom of the pan, my husband, he always says, give me some of those roasted vegetables because they're that good. Like I said, they pick up the flavor from the meat and the seasonings, and it's just chef's kiss. So if you have like carrots or celery or bell pepper you want to put in, you can do that too. It always tastes good. Okay, no special cut. I'm just going to get them nice and sliced and put into that pan so they can roast. Okay, so let's do that. Get our chicken into the oven. And we're going to barbecue the chicken. It's so funny because I actually feel like with all this flavor, maybe I ain't going to barbecue them. I might just put them this way. We'll see how good they look when they come out, right, before we barbecue them. So I don't want to speak too soon and say this is barbecue chicken because it might be just baked chicken that's highly seasoned. There you have it, a quick, simple, easy meal for any day of the week that comes together so quickly. So basically, I'm going to wait about probably 45 minutes and our chicken will be done. I'm cooking it on 350, and then we'll decide if we're going to put the barbecue sauce on. If we do, we'll put it on like the last 10 minutes of the cooking process and let that barbecue sauce like cook into it, or we'll either leave it that way. I've got the dishes done, y'all. This is the second YouTube of the day, and I have like 10 smaller videos that I'm going to do after this, and my day is done. My day is done. There you have it. Dinner is done. Come on in, y'all. I want you to see the baked chicken. It's gorgeous with those roasted onions at the bottom, rice, beautiful rice, and green beans that my husband has already digged into. So now here's what I'm going to do. I figured I'm going to barbecue some of these, and the other ones, I'm just going to not barbecue them. Okay, so if they want one barbecued, there'll be a couple in here barbecued, and the other ones are just going to, you know, be like so. We're going to plate this up because we're going to taste this too. Let's put barbecue sauce on a couple of them. I'm going to take my little rubber brush here to rub in that lovely barbecue sauce. We're going to throw this back into the oven and let that barbecue sauce kind of bake down in there. Who's excited? Chicken is back in the oven, and I'm making a little plate for myself. Oh, yes, green beans. Perfect. Look at this plate. Easy. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you're waiting on, tell the world what Gina Young's doing in this kitchen every single day. And Father, on today, once again, I thank you for this meal. Your hedge of protection, your love time, your mercy and understanding. No weapon shall prosper. Thank you for what you've done and what you're getting ready to do. Amen. Stay tuned and we'll take a really small bite because I want to sit down with my family and eat. I do. Oh, Ooh, that rice. So good every time. Green beans. A little bit of my chicken. Oh, yeah.